Was the decision to replace Stanley, is that based on injury or performance?
No, it was based on performance. We felt we needed a change, obviously. When you turn it over 3 times in the first half, I mean, you've got to look at what you're doing. So we decided at halftime that we were going to make a change, give Brock a chance, and let him play. And so it had nothing to do with injury at all.
Is that the decision that you guys, in the foreseeable future, you're going to stick with?
Well, I mean, we'll sit down tomorrow and decide what we're going to do. I mean, you got to see how everything kind of came out today. Obviously when Brock played in the second half, he made some good plays. He also, didn't throw it the right place a few times just because of his inexperience. But, he gives you a second chance. He moves around pretty good. And so we'll decide that tomorrow, see what happens. I mean, he made one throw for the touchdown, but then we had a couple deals at the end where we had a chance to win and couldn't make plays. I feel bad for our seniors. I mean, they've been here and fought their rear ends off since I've been here, and our defense. I mean, how much better can you play? Other than the big play they made at the end of at the beginning of the first half or second half, I should say. They don't get anything. They don't get any points. They don't do anything. The only other points in the game are interception for a touchdown. So, they play their rear ends off, and we played our rear ends off on offense. We just, our productivity, obviously, it's not there right now. So, but they fought like hell. I'm proud of how they played, and unfortunately, 2 weeks in a row, it's hard. I mean, it's tough on those kids down in that locker room. They've done everything that we've asked, that I've asked, and yet you come up short, and that's hard to swallow for me. And so, we just, as I told them in the locker room, we can scream, yell, throw helmets, throw my whatever, and it doesn't do you any good. We just got to get ready for next week. But they fought like heck, and I thought offensively early in the game, and I'm answering questions that haven't been asked, but I'm sure they will. We were in very good rhythm. We were running the football, mixing it up. Had the ball a long time. But when you turn the football over 3 times against anybody, you have problems. When you turn it over 3 times against a really good football team, it's hard. But our defense just kept fighting and fighting. So.
In light of those turnovers, is that as good a defensive performance as you've ever seen against a team against USC?
As far as our team is concerned, I don't know. I mean, it's as good as we played all year, I guess, is what I can say. I mean, it was a good defensive effort by us, and they have a lot of playmakers, and we held our playmakers down pretty good.
I know slow starts on both sides of the ball is something that really hampered this team, but something you take from the first half, even though the turnovers were there, but really pretty quick start on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, we started off quick, and you drive it like we drove it on that first drive, and then you turn the thing over in the red zone. That's happened to us, 4 times this year, I think, where we turn the ball over down in the red zone early in a game that, then you have momentum in your head, and whether it's just a field goal or whatever it might be at that time. And Cameron Marshall played good. He just, he fumbled. That's simple.
How would you grade Clint Floyd and Devon Carter's performance?
I thought they played really well from what I could see, out on the field. The one that jumps out at me on Devon is a play made across the field from our bench, on that crossing route that they threw, and you could see him close. And then, Clint, that interception was, I don't know how many times that thing was hit. I mean, but I thought they both played pretty well. I'd have to look at the tape and see.